There it is. All right, folks. Kurt Von Otten here, your host of the Mañana morning check-in. It is December 1st, December 1st, 2021. And, as we jump out into the last month of the year, a couple of things I just want to put out in front of you. I do a lot with goal setting. I do a lot with milestones and celebrating the wins and all those kinds of things that you've heard me talk about in the past. And so without sounding depressing, without fear-mongering you or whatever about your goals, you probably have some goals that you set for this year. It's December 1st. Okay, so you got a month left. Now let's add some more dynamics into that month. If you're a sales-oriented company, if you're a production-oriented company, so that's a lot of you. Remember and try and think of this with forethought, especially in this remote working environment and the Great Resignation and employees taking more attention for themselves than we've seen in the past. This month is going to have some challenges in getting those goals. So at the beginning of the month, I'm going to implore you to really kind of chop down on things. I got a small enterprise here. I'm doing the same thing. I'm sending out more messaging. I'm sending out more follow-ups, more contacts than I have in a long time, because I know I've only got really the first 2 weeks of December to really, get my teeth into the month. And so that's what I wanted to bring home for you guys today. I sat on this message yesterday. I was going to say something about it yesterday on the live, and I thought, you know what, let's chill. Let's wait until, December 1st is real, right? So December 1st, we woke up today. God gave us another day. December 1st, you have goals for the year. I'm going to go back to that. You had goals. You had goals, so you still have them, right? They didn't just fade. They didn't go away. You got distracted. You got, it's like that example I give you when I say, look at that show Hoarders. People didn't buy a house and say, this will be great once I put all my junk in it and die in a pile of my own feces, right? But unfortunately, as the years progressed and as we've moved forward over different challenges and different things, we may have lost sight of or lost focus of what those goals were. Now, today'd be a great day to sit down for just 5 minutes and go, okay, get clear. What was the goal? What was the goal? What was the goal? What are my chances of reaching that goal now? Now, if you're a Grant Cardone kind of guy, you're going to say, well, screw that goal. I'm going to 10X that sucker and shoot for the moon. But I want you to be realistic. I want you to sit down and go, what are the goals? What are the goals? Get refocused on what that goal is, and then take a look at what you're doing today, tomorrow, the next day. Look at what you have your staff doing today, tomorrow, the next day, and say, okay, what about these tasks? What about these processes is driving my team towards that goal? And if it's not, reformulate, re-execute, and move on. I really want to encourage you to finish the year strong. I think there's a certain malaise out there. I'm talking to a lot of different business owners, and I'm talking to a lot of people in my network, and I can sense this malaise. I can sense this, oh, we just got to finish out the year. And you know what? Life is a marathon. Okay. I get it. Right. So when someone says, oh, we just got to finish out the year, there's a certain part of people that just wants to get it done, just wants to get it over with, move on to the next thing. Some people look at, Christmas and New Year break as being like, this is my reset button, and I'm going to hit it in 2022 with everything I've got. Okay. That sounds good, but you don't want to just take vacation for the month of December. So I want to encourage you, take 5 minutes today, get a fresh thing of ice water, get a fresh thing of coffee, tea, whatever it is that helps you relax, pick a quiet space and refocus and go, at the beginning of 2021, what was my goal? What were my goals? Give it some serious thought for just a few minutes, and then say, okay, can we still make that goal? Can we still make that happen? Can we still execute on that before the end of this month? And then restructure, reevaluate, right? Change the direction of your boat, right? So if you want to change the rudder, right? Change the rudder a little bit and get refocused on what that goal is. And then again, evaluate your actions, evaluate your communication, evaluate your staff, and go, how How is what I'm doing today, tomorrow, and the next day pointing in the direction of that goal? And if it's not pointing in the direction of that goal, make some changes. That's it. I got a goal today. Let's not even business related. Here's the deal. I got a car sitting out front. It's a 2-liter turbo 6-speed manual. And I've got a 17-year-old daughter that sure as heck ain't driving that car. And I got a 14-year-old son that's Googling it after he's been watching YouTube with a bunch of, little rice racer things, whatever you want to call it. What do they call them nowadays? Drift cars? I don't know. I'm not letting the 14-year-old near the car. I'm not letting the 17-year-old near the car. The car's got to go. My wife never even liked the car. I love the car, but my wife never even did like it. So it's got to go. I got someone coming to see it here in the next half hour. Hopefully that car says goodbye and finds a new home. How cool would that be, right? The car's paid for, and then that takes care of a cash flow situation for the end of the year, right? You with me? You tracking me? Pick your goals, pick what you've got to do, execute.